After 5 days in Fes, it's time to move on and continue south. The plan was to go to the Atlas Mountains and then continue deep into the Sahara Desert. But everything changed, and instead I ended up in the busy and touristic Marrakesh. Why? Well, I will tell you soon. I will also show you the tallest waterfall of Morocco. I will meet again with an interesting man in Marrakesh.
ملكية ديما التحية ملكية وطنية وراه معها الملك. Oh, very good.
And then I want to have a conversation with you about traveling and being burnout. So let's begin. Good morning, guys. Today I'm leaving Fes, and to be honest, I don't know where I'm going next. So I have kind of an open plan. I have a few ideas in mind, but I also want to see how I feel riding, if I want to do a few kilometers, if I want to do a lot of kilometers. So we'll go with the flow, and I love the feeling of being completely free. I'm drinking like a coffee. I already have the second one because I need to wake up and I'm pretty sleepy. Let me show you. Second coffee here. Water always included in Morocco, and I also bought a couple of croissants. And I love how there are so many bakeries in Morocco. So this is like a chocolate, like a chocolate croissant, and this chocolate thing. Very similar to Italy in terms of breakfast. I'm considering two options from Fes. One is Ifrane, which is considered to be the Switzerland of Morocco, I heard. Then there is Azrou, which is like 89 kilometers from here, which is another little cities, but I have no idea how they look, so I will just start riding and then I see how I feel, and if I like the place, I'll stop. My first stop will be Ifrane, which is also considered the Switzerland of Morocco. It's just 70 kilometers from Fes, so it's not that far, and I was really surprised to see the nature around me. It's so green, so lively. I don't know if you are like me, but before coming to Morocco, I thought that in Morocco you have the desert mostly, and then some rocky mountains, and then the coast with the ocean. I was not expecting to see so much green and lush nature. So I was totally wrong. And that's the beauty of traveling and discovering new countries. You always experience and learn something new. In particular, Morocco is so fascinating because in the north it's very lively, very green with a lot of nature, and then slowly you start to go south and it gets drier and drier with the Rocky Mountains, and then from the Rocky Mountains you transition into the desert, and then you cross west and you end up on the coast with the beach and the beautiful ocean. So there is so much variety here. It's a very unique country. What is this place, man? I just made it to Ifrane, which is in the Middle Atlas Mountains. We're at 1,660 meters, and this little town is like a resort town. It's really unreal because it doesn't feel like you're in Morocco. Starting from the nature, it's all like super green, different kind of trees, some of them yellow, some of them red, some of them orange, some of them green. There is such a variety of nature, and the funny part are all this alpine style architecture. So all those houses, they have the roof like literally like in Switzerland, and then you have beautiful hotel, luxury home, and a lot of space. This is the thing that you are completely immersed in nature. And I just checked, and it was built by the French in 1928 and 1929 as a resort town, so just to get out of the city and just to relax. This is a Royal Enfield group. We got the new Himalayan here, Tenere, but mostly is Himalayan. It's a very interesting place because in some area it's like super fancy and luxurious with nice hotels, nice cars, like a proper holiday resort town. But some other area it looks like abandoned and nothing going on. This is the main attraction of the town, which is the lion statue there, and there is a line here to take a picture. And it's interesting because originally this is a ski town, because in the winter time here it's like full of snow, and the first ski resort is only 20 minutes from here. So I cannot imagine this like full of snow in the winter. And then just 15 minutes outside of the Switzerland of Morocco, there is the Ifrane National Park. Monkeys! So I went there, and it's very fascinating because here it's full of monkeys, and it's a very unique species of monkeys called Barbary macaques. So you just ride the motorbike and you see these monkeys left and right everywhere. Then I parked there and I relaxed a little bit in the national park. Guys, I just made it to the National Park of Ifrane. To be honest, Morocco is surprising me so much about these places, about this kind of nature. I was just very ignorant about Morocco because I've been here 2 years ago and I just did Marrakesh and Agadir. So I thought Morocco would be just Medina and markets and desert. I didn't know about these beautiful places, about this incredible nature. I really didn't know anything. I thought it would be like super dry everywhere in the country, but look at this. It was getting late and the sun was slowly going down, so I had to find an accommodation for tonight. So I went to a nearby town called Azrou. So this is my neighbor and this is the apartment for tonight. But the apartment is nice. It's a little bit humid, but because I think we are on the ground floor. So I ordered a beef taco, which is actually like a burrito, but they call it taco. And every time you order here in Morocco, they always bring the French fries. And I already eat them for lunch, so I'm not gonna eat them anymore. But it's crazy because they even put it inside the burrito here. So they literally put French fries everywhere. Then I order orange juice, very fresh. And look at the view of the mosque. Good morning, guys. So they have the Nespresso machine. Gonna have a coffee, but you have to pay to get the capsule. So basically you go outside the door and here they put this one. You take one and then you put 10 dirham here. I just found this Morocco guide here in the house, and I was just thinking, look at this, 2004, 2005. It's crazy to think that until recently, I mean 20 years ago, this was the only way to travel around the world. You will buy something like this and then you will get just those kind of informations, very limited. Also, most of the time it's like a business, so the restaurants, the tours, everything is like a recommended just because they pay like some advertising. You can get the phone numbers here, and this is the map, man. And if you think like how spoiled we are today and how easy it is for us today to travel the world, Google Maps, ChatGPT, all the reviews, agoda.com, booking.com for the hotels, TripAdvisors for the restaurants and reviews and everything. So many websites that they just make our life so easy. And before, this was the only way. The owner put this on my bike. I think she's afraid that they will steal it. Also when I arrived, she asked me if I can remove this part. I said no, it's not possible to remove this. Very sweet. Yes, it's true. Traveling is so much easier today compared to 20 years ago. But if you travel a lot, burning out is a real thing that you have to consider. It doesn't really matter if you are backpacking in hostels or maybe riding a motorbike, same like me, or do luxury traveling with private jet in 5-star hotels. After you spend some time on the road traveling full time, you will get tired, fatigued, and you cannot really enjoy what you're experiencing anymore. You can actually be in the most beautiful place in the world and feel absolutely nothing just because you're tired. And maybe the only thing that you crave is stability, a routine, your own room, your own bed, and not having to check in and check out every few days. I'm completely aware that this is a first world problem. It's actually a luxury problem. But if you travel a lot like me, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're planning to travel in the future, you have to take burnout into consideration. Because usually it goes like this. The first 2 weeks, everything is nice and exciting and fun. And then slowly it starts to get tiring and exhausting and heavy and frustrating, and all the joy goes away. So, because I burn out so many times in the past, now I know how to manage myself better, and I'm learning how to prevent it. And that's why later in this video, instead of continuing the road trip south into the high Atlas Mountains and the Sahara Desert, I will take a detour into Marrakesh to rest a little bit. I need to do this, otherwise I would not be able to keep up with the road trip, and most importantly, I would not be able to enjoy the rest of the road trip, which I think will be the most exciting part. So I want to be ready, I want to be excited, and I want to be fresh. If you have ever experienced travel burnout before, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really interested and really curious to read different stories and different experiences, and I'm also curious to know how you are able to prevent it and manage it. Oh, big. Small, okay. Yeah. Okay, one of this. So I made it to Khenifra, and I just stopped here in the city center to have lunch, and I'm gonna eat tagine, the most traditional Moroccan dish. And it comes with this very delicious bread, and then it's gonna warm up the tagine. Oh, voila. Merci beaucoup. Look at this. Very yummy. This is like carrots, potatoes, onions, olives. And under here, there is the, I guess this is like a chicken or pork, maybe beef. And the Tagine was really good. After that delicious tagine, I left the city of Khenifra and continued to the city of Beni-Mellal. It's a major city in Morocco with about 200,000 people living here. And to be honest, I didn't see much of the city. I just needed some rest. The room is okay, but what I really don't like is the view. I like to have an outdoor view, but this is just the inside of the building. But for one night it's okay. I'm checking out from this hotel, and it's funny because the receptionist was just telling me that the owner of this hotel, he has a YouTube channel about motorbikes and cars here in Morocco. And he was just showing me his channel, and he goes around with Lamborghinis, BMWs, all kind of cars and motorbike. And 1 month ago, he participated at a CF Moto event here in Morocco. I think it was sponsored by CF Moto, and there were a bunch of motorbikes same as mine, which was fascinating. And this is a big beast. Look at this BMW. 1,250. So the owner has two, the Tenere, this one, and also the GS. Yes. 3. The next day I was ready to explore a very beautiful place called Ouzoud, which is the tallest waterfall of Morocco. Also, the road to get to Ouzoud Waterfall is super nice and so much fun to ride. The thing I really love the most about Morocco is the variety of nature that you can find and how peaceful it is everywhere you go. You always find places just by yourself where you can just stop and absorb and enjoy the nature everywhere. And to be honest, man, that's why I love riding alone, because I can do these kind of things, just stop in the middle of nowhere for like 30 minutes, 1 hour, just sit in silence and appreciate the nature. I see a lot of groups, like there are a lot of motorbike groups here. You see a lot of like BMW, GS, all kind of groups. Morocco is very popular for motorbike riding, but I cannot imagine exploring Morocco in a group, because you have like a tight schedule. Most of them, they have like 7 days or 10 days just to explore the country, and then you have to follow the schedule, you have to follow the group. You cannot just stop and do your own things. And yeah, I mean, nothing wrong if you share it with a group. Actually, there is a very positive side, which is the fact that you share the experience with other people and you are in good company. But for me, yeah, solo riding is the best thing in the world. The sense of freedom that you experience is very hard to describe. And also another thing is, when you're alone, it's easier to connect with other people. The locals, they see you alone, so they are more open to talk to you. They want to help you out. I see that I chat everywhere I go, to the restaurant or cafe or to the hotel. While I notice that when I'm with other people or with a group, you tend to be just on your own, and so it's harder to connect to the local people. At least that's what I experience. Oh, look at this angle. What? This is amazing, man. Wow. Come on, guys. This is Morocco. here you can rent a little boat to go around the dam. They also rent jet skis over there. So I'm buying almonds from these two gentlemen for 20 dirham. This from Morocco?
Yes, from Morocco.
Morocco. I made it to Ouzoud and this is my apartment. It's extremely cheap. I'm paying like something like $20 per night. Look at this sofa, man. So nice, very long. This is like maybe like a kilometer from the Ouzoud Waterfall. It's the day after, guys, and I made it to the famous Ouzoud Waterfall, which are the tallest waterfalls in Morocco and also the most famous one. And now I'm on top of the waterfall and you can walk all the way down. The height is 110 meters. What is this, hotel? Hotel. Ah, that's a luxury hotel over there on the hill, overlooking the beautiful waterfalls. So big, huh? Big, yeah. So Ouzoud in Berber means olive because all around the waterfall is full of olive trees. They're literally everywhere. Everywhere you turn you see olive trees. The good thing is that it's free entrance, so you just have to pay a little bit for the parking, like $1 for the entire day. As you can see, olive trees everywhere. Bene italiano, come
Sì, molto italiano di Milano, Torino, Roma, Firenze, Sardegna, Sicilia, Napoli. Sì, different. Like this. Dove in Italia?
Vicino Milano.
Vicino Milano.
Sì.
Guardare.
Guardare ma non toccare. This natural color?
This is no more open.
It's so bright.
This is no more open.
But this is natural.
Brother, can I look? This one is nature, yeah. If you like for nature.
Ah, this natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like
Yeah, more
soft.
natural, yeah.
Yeah, this is very bright.
Yeah, brother, yeah, brother.
So you have this nice hike down to the waterfall, surrounded by olive trees everywhere, and also sellers of like souvenirs. They ask you to buy something, of course. In Morocco, they're everywhere. But I like that Moroccan people, they're pushy. They try to sell you something and they keep going and going. But then at some point, if you say like, no, thank you, they also understand it and they let you go. They're not like extremely pushy. They're pushy enough, but not extremely pushy. So yeah, as I said, this place is very touristic and very popular because it's just 150 kilometers away from Marrakech. So you have a lot of tour groups coming, like doing the day trip from Marrakech with like big buses, taxi, just many tourists, they come for a day trip from Marrakech. And it's a great day trip to get out of the craziness of Marrakech. I'm actually going to Marrakech tomorrow, so I'm excited to come back after 3 years. I was there in 2022. Man, this is so beautiful. Wow. Ouzoud Waterfall is beautiful. But you know what is even better than the waterfall? Is this road that from Ouzoud goes north. It's called P3105 and it's just incredible because it cuts through this canyon, basically the same canyon where there is the waterfall, and it's a little bit elevated in the mountains and it's full of these beautiful curves. The quality of the road is really good, so it's a lot of fun to ride, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just enjoying this road, go all the way up, maybe fill up the gas and then come back to the Ouzoud waterfall because my accommodation is still there for tonight. So those mountains are the high Atlas foothills, meaning that it's just the starting point to then get into the high Atlas, which is gonna be the next destination for me. First I will go to Marrakesh for a few days just to relax, to calm down, to stop recording as well. I need a little break from being on the road every single day and making videos and recording and just go. So I will spend a few days in Marrakesh, relax there, and then I'll continue into the high Atlas, and then from there we'll continue south into the incredible Sahara Desert, and I'm also excited to go there and see how is the vibe in the desert, the biggest desert in the world. Some young guys in my guest house told me that the waterfall at nighttime is very cool. So I decided to come, and I was expecting so many people, but when I arrived here, wow, I'm the only one. So here I am, I follow their advice, but man, everything is completely empty. There is literally not a single person, and it's all completely dark except this area here. So all the shops are closed, there is zero tourists. Let's see how it looks. It was a very interesting situation. I had kind of mixed feelings because it was special and unique, but also intimidating and weird at the same time. Yeah, I mean, it's super cool. The next day I was ready for Marrakesh. I was really looking forward to some quiet time, do some work, do some laundry, eat some international food because tagine and couscous and tacos are delicious, but after a while they can get a bit boring. The bike is ready. Look how clean.
Sono aperto oggi, questi ma sono tutti chiusi.
Ah sì?
Aprono 2 giorni a settimana per la colpa dell'acqua.
Che manca l'acqua qui. So I'm going to Marrakesh, guys. From Ouzoud Waterfall, this is the road that goes to Marrakesh. And I've never seen a gas station like this. This is the normal gas station. I'm actually washing the bike over there. Should be done. There is a little supermarket here, a mosque, so you can also pray. And this is a little restaurant and cafe where I'm eating lunch. I'm having a chicken taco, which I already finished. But look what is here. So I'm eating over there, and look what is going on here. Crazy, no? Just behind the gas station you have this massive swimming pool with beautiful palm trees, a little waterfall over there. It looked like a resort, but it's just behind the gas station. Then you have another swimming pool there. Incredible. So I jumped on my motorbike, and 160 kilometers later I arrived to Marrakesh. Good morning, guys, from Marrakesh. I've been here for 5 days already and haven't been a single time to the city center and to the Medina. It's crazy, but I really needed some time to calm down, to recharge my batteries, to relax. So I booked this apartment, which is like a very spacious and 2 bedrooms. I mean, it's too big for me, but it's perfect just to recharge. $20 a night, super cheap, right next to the airport, so outside from the touristic area. And I just needed some time to recharge my batteries, to catch up also with work, to edit some videos. So in the morning I will just go to the cafe, eat breakfast, just work and relax. I've done now more than 1,000 kilometers just in Morocco, so I was a little bit tired to check in and check out and change hotels every single day and being on the road and record everything. So it's been great here in Marrakech just to slow down a little bit. But today I think it's time to go to the center and explore Marrakech a little bit before I leave. The reason why I don't have the desire to go to the city center and to see Marrakech is because I was here 2 years ago with my mom. We did a small trip together, so I've already seen Marrakech. It's really nice, but it's also very chaotic and very touristic. That's why I didn't have any desire to go. But today we'll explore it together a little bit. Coming from other areas of Morocco which are more authentic, more local, this city Marrakech is like super touristic. This one, guys, is the famous Beni-Mellal square, which is the heart of the Medina of Marrakech. There are some construction going on, so half of the square is under construction, under maintenance. But there are still many people. At night time it's nice because they turn the light on. So I just bought these sunglasses for 100 dirhams. You wanted 250 first. They are very similar to the one that I already have. Maybe this one a little bit darker, and the frame is brown, like turtle brown. This one is black. I just really like the blue lens because you can use it daytime, also evening time, and people can still see your eyes. This area is the snake area, and it's full of scammers. They ask you for money if you take a picture, if you take a video. They're really thirsty of money. This one right here next to me is called Kotobia, I think it's pronounced, and it's the largest and most famous mosque here in Marrakech. So this is the mosque, and just behind you have this beautiful park where you can just relax and hang out, and it's called Parc de la Kotobia. It's a nice green area in the heart of Marrakech. Here with my mom 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I don't even remember. We stopped to have like a pomegranate juice at the little shop in front of the mosque. Yeah, I think it was this guy here. This guy was so funny.
انجليز ايطاليا مرحبا بالناس ديال الطاليان مرحبا بالجاليه المغربيه في المغرب من طنجة للكويرة للقرقرات.
And I think the shop is still there, so let's see if I can get the same juice in the same shop. So the fruit seller should be this one right in front, but the guy looks different. It's not the same anymore. Yeah, I think they changed the owner. Salam, sir. Salam. I'm looking for this guy.
Oh.
You?
أنا.
You?
أنا وين؟
Really?
أنا وين؟
Ah.
إيه.
Ça va, ça va. Moustache, no moustache. Ah.
هذا الصحراء مغربية.
3 years ago. 3 years ago.
انت هذا هو المدن.
هذا واي. Okay. With mama. Alhamdulillah. English. Italy.
ايطاليا.
Man, I cannot believe I found him, and it's him. At the beginning, I didn't recognize him, but then he said, "Yeah, it's me." And now looking him in the eyes and without the hat, I can see it's him. He's definitely more quiet now. Maybe he's also getting a bit older. The wife is sleeping under the shop. Oh, merci beaucoup, merci. Orange. Okay. Give me a glass of fresh orange juice. It's really good. We're gonna get another juice.
مرحبا بك مراكش. مرحبا بك مراكش. مرحبا بالجالية المغربية. وديما الراية مغربية وديما الصحراء مغربية والأرض ومن عليها الله تعالى. ديما الصحراء مغربية وديما عاش الملك. ديما التحية ملكية وطنية وراه ديما عاش الملك. الله يخلي لنا جلالة الملك.
Oh, very good.
الله يخلي لنا.
Very good.
تنسمعوه ونطيعوه جلالة الملك. تنسمعوه ونطيعوه تاجبوا قروسنا. وراه ديما التحية.
Also the wife woke up now. Salam.
هيا.
Man, it was so nice to see him again. Honestly, at the beginning, I didn't recognize him, and then slowly I can see that it's him. And then also the wife woke up and she was so happy. And she said, "Where is your mom?" I said, "Oh, my mom cannot come this time. Say hi to her." She was like super sweet. And they were genuinely happy to see the video. I sent them the video on their WhatsApp. So I told them when I will post the new video, I will also send you the new one. And they were so happy. But it's really beautiful to see how much he loves the king, Mohammed VI, and how much respect and appreciation he has. Really nice. Also 3 years ago he was doing the same, and I was really positively surprised, and now even more. He was also kissing the Moroccan flag, and he was kissing the picture of the king. And it's so nice to see the people that really love their country so much, and they have so much respect and appreciation. It's very rare to see these days, you know. Most people, they are upset with their own country, they're upset with their own kings or politicians, but it's beautiful to see this in Morocco. So I've been here already, Ouzoud Waterfall, and next I want to go to the Merzouga Desert and also to the Gorge Dades. Man, this was a long journey, starting from Fes down to the Switzerland of Morocco, Ifrane, then south to the Ouzoud Waterfall, and now to Marrakesh. This is the end of the video, but it's not the end of the journey, because now we go deep into the authentic Morocco, the Berber culture. So stay tuned because the journey continues. Let me know in the comments down below what do you think, and I will send you a big hug from Morocco. See you soon.